Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit the notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. So today I am doing the elemental reading for the earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. This can be your sun, your moon, your rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter. For the week of July 20th through the 25th. All right, so Spirit, please show me their love life for Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus for the week. Okay, we got all kinds of cards flipping here. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, the week of July 20th. Okay. So I feel like for some of you guys, you're definitely going through cycles right now. The overall energy is cycles, and maybe that has a lot to do with your family, okay? So I want to say that, you know, with the overall energy being cycles, it's like we're trying to end old cycles. So for maybe some of you guys, you're ending cycles in unions. And I think that, you know, a lot of you have had a lot of fear when it comes to this, you know, walking away. Okay, but I feel like what you're walking into is a new commitment. Okay, but I feel like, or maybe there was a time in the past where you were in a commitment and it was a commitment that you were in because you were at a lower vibrational frequency, okay? And I do see that here with the pride and ego card. And I feel like, you know, our past commitments and the people that we were with in the past, I feel like for some of you guys, you're definitely afraid of cycling through that again. So be mindful of like when exes and things like that try to cycle back through, because, you know, they're not always there for you. I feel like that there is a lot of regret when it comes to someone here. Maybe regret for passing up a commitment in the past because of their pride. Okay. And maybe that's just a cycle that they're used to doing. And so when they're afraid, they have love avoidancy. So, you know, when we find somebody that we really love and care for, there's two types of people. There's the types of people who are codependent, they go towards the relationship, and then there's the type of person who is love avoidant, and when they really love somebody, they try to avoid that person because of their fear of rejection, and their fear of, and my nose is starting to itch, fear of, you know, not being good enough, you know, whatever it is, you know, there's just that fear. And I think that, you know, I feel like this person is definitely learning lessons when it comes to, you know, the regret. And I think that they are really starting to realize that it is time for them to reinvent themselves so that they are able to come into union. Okay. For some of you, you know, you're definitely going into a new direction. And I did say that you're going into union. For some of you, you know, maybe you're regretting the past, you know, and regretting your role in the past. But I think you know, what it's asking you to do is have understanding. And I feel like for some of you guys, you're definitely coming into a new understanding about why you had to go through this dark night of the soul, why you had to go through what you went through. But you've reinvented yourself. You've reinvented the way that you come about in commitment as well. For some of you, you regret pushing away this union, okay? Because I'm seeing it like this. Regret and union. So I want to say pick up your head, you know, because you're about ready to go into a new direction. For some of you guys, you know, this relationship from the past didn't come to fruition, and maybe you have some regret. And I feel like when you release the past and you release the pride and ego from the past, you will be able to go into a new direction into this union. And this union is a very blessed union, and there's going to be a lot of understanding between the two of you about why you had to go through what you had to go through, okay? And that has a lot to do with this dark night of the soul. I feel like this is pretty point blank. I mean, you know, you're overcoming obstacles, and I feel like a lot of it came with me. You know, maybe for some of you guys, you've been reading a book on, you know, maybe about your pride and ego. Maybe it's a self-help book, okay? And it is what is changing the direction of your existence, okay? It's taking you down a new path. For some of you, I feel like this could have came about last fall. Maybe you met this person in the fall, okay? And for some of you, this person was in another commitment. And I feel like they regret not coming to you sooner, but they have been working on themselves to get out of these cycles, and they've been working on making themselves a better version now, so that when they do come into this union, they don't have all their past baggage. Their fear, you know, all the investment of like fear and worry and doubt and hurt and pain. You know, I feel like, you know, if you've learned your lessons from the past, you won't come into these relationships, because if you come into a relationship carrying your past baggage, you can only meet the person at the frequency that you are exuding. So therefore, if, you know, you're in this place of regret, which is the center and the heart of your reading, you know, that's a cycle that you need to overcome. And that has a lot to do, like I said, with all the pride that you were in. You know, there's that peacock. And I do remember mentioning the peacock. I believe it was last week. You know, there was a lot of ego there. You know, and ego, you know, at times does protect you as well. So, you know, people look at pride and ego as like a bad thing. I don't see it as a bad thing. I see it as, you know, it's very protective. And you know, you have to learn to overcome the lesson of whatever it is that is holding you back. But you also can't have regret. You know, you have to understand that whatever decision that you made at that time was the right decision for you. And so not beating yourself up. Seems pretty self-explanatory. So I definitely do see for some of you guys, you definitely could be going into a union this week, or you could start seeing signs of it. You could definitely meet somebody this week if you can get over the past, okay? You can't be holding on to this regret. But I feel like, you know, what's surrounding this regret is commitment, lessons, reinvention, new direction, union, and understanding. And the regret, you know, you had to go through a dark night of the soul to get to this place. And the dark night of the soul is not an easy place. You know, people ask me all the time, when are we going to get out of the dark night of the soul? Never. That's the answer. Never. Because once you're done healing from this, you're going to be healing from something else. And once you heal from that, the universe is going to make you heal from something else. So everybody's always looking for, you know, this to get out of the dark night of the soul. Learn to embrace your dark night of the soul. Because once you learn to embrace the dark night of the soul and you learn to toe the line, you know, because everybody's looking for positive. Everything's got to be so positive and jolly. Well, that's just not life. You know, let's get realistic here, you know. So when coming into union, you know, and I definitely do see this commitment, this union, you know, I am seeing that. And for some of you, maybe it's not this week, but it is definitely coming in. I love this. All right, so let's, and I just saw reconciliation at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you guys, you could definitely be reconciling with someone that, you know, I'm not seeing that the two of you guys have ever been together. I believe that this person was committed to something or someone else at the time that the two of you met, okay? And like I said, I feel like this person has a lot of regret over that. Also, you know, make sure that there are no regrets when it comes to how you go about coming into this union, because that is also another lesson that you're going to have to learn. And so when you come into union, you want to make sure, like, you know, all your ducks are in a row as well. And you do it from a space of love, you know. Okay, yeah. I didn't ask for a sign, but, or Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, so this is for all three of you. It is safe for you to love. There is a past life relationship here for you. If you're willing to put yourself out there for this, I feel like, you know, you two could definitely be very victorious with one another, but you also have to understand that past life relationships also come with lessons, okay? So I'm going to put these back in the deck and see if they come out. So I am going to, here, let me shuffle these. All right, Spirit, so please show me. All right, I still didn't get to say a sign. So for some of you, you could definitely be going on a trip with this person. All right. All right, so Spirit, please show me. Let's go Taurus. Spirit, please show me Taurus's love life. One card for Taurus. All right, Taurus. Taurus, you'd have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I do feel like that there is someone here that maybe you have some regrets when it comes to, you know, in the past, maybe you had someone else that you were committed with and you are trying, you are being asked not to repeat old cycles, okay? You are being asked to learn the lessons so that you come into this relationship with no regret, okay? I do feel like for Tauruses, your feelings are very real. At the bottom of the deck, it is asking you to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So make sure that you are respecting you so that the other party can respect you as well, okay? So, you know, if you have somebody already here, I definitely feel like you two are getting ready to go into a new direction, and this union can be very blessed if there is understanding when it comes to doing your shadow work, okay? Because I am definitely feeling that. So like I said, that there's no regrets, because otherwise that can definitely be the fall of this relationship, okay? So you want to make sure that you don't end up going into cycles where you've already done this before, and you want to make sure that you're not also being kept a secret or keeping the other person a secret, okay? So I do see that as well. So Capricorn, Spirit, please show me Capricorns and their love life. Spirit, please show me Capricorn. What messages do you have for Capricorn, Spirit? Okay. Capricorns, you're definitely going through a reconciliation with someone from your past is returning. So it could definitely be like that past life relationship that I saw earlier. And you are also being asked to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So for Capricorns, I definitely see that there could be a reconciliation from someone from the past that you could be possibly entertaining going back into union with. But I feel for some of you guys, I think that for others of you, I do believe that if you have learned the lessons from the past, you regret going back into this reconciliation. So, or if you go back to the past, you're definitely going to regret it. And so you're being asked to go on this new direction. And when you do, you definitely have union coming up for you, and someone who is going to understand you and all your, you know, deepest, darkest spaces that you hold within you. I find that this is very beautiful for you, Cappies. All right, so Spirit, please show me Virgo. All right, Spirit, please show me Virgo. Okay, Virgos, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you now. And you have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So for Virgo, I feel like, you know, maybe you are separated from someone at this time, and maybe you are feeling very regretful about, you know, being in separation from this person. I feel like you need to be very clear and concise about what it is that you want. Of course, we are still sitting in this new moon energy, and you are manifesting. So if there is someone here that you have been separated from in the past, and you are one, because I do see that the pride and ego is what is keeping you two apart. I do want to say that if you can overcome these obstacles, that you could definitely come back into union. So for Capricorns, I'm seeing you regretting coming back into union with somebody. And for Virgo, I'm definitely seeing that if this is something that you want, it is something that you could definitely have. Tauruses, you can also manifest. You probably already have romantic feelings for someone. But your commitment is definitely being tested with this person. So you guys, if this sounds like your story and you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe, and you know I appreciate it. Don't forget to check out the other elementals love readings. I will have air done for tomorrow, and then fire, and then water. So I look forward to hearing from you guys, and we'll chat again soon. Take care.